The views expressed in this blog are hosted on my own website, are strictly personal, and do not reflect the views of any organization. Hello and welcome friends once again to Straight Bat, my weekly video blog where, as the title suggests, I comment with a straight bat. Today I might give you a bit of a cross bat shot and I'll tell you why in a moment. Here is a quiz question to start Straight Bat this week. Which are the only two elections that Sharad Pawar has lost in a 50-year career in public life where he was a direct contestant? The first was in 1997 when he lost to Sitaram Kesri in the battle to become Congress president. Now, which was the second? Not an easy answer, because it was in 2004 that Sharad Pawar lost his battle to becoming the BCCI, or the Cricket Board president, for the first time to the lesser known Ranbir Singh Mahindra, son of Bansi Lal, the late Haryana Chief Minister. The polling was tied at 15 votes each when the outgoing board president Jagmohan Dalmia decided to cast his vote, his casting vote for his man Ranbir Singh Mahindra, and Pawar lost out. As Pawar would later tell us, winning a cricket board election is far more difficult than even winning a Vidhan Sabha or Lok Sabha poll. You can trust the voter, but you can never trust cricket officials. Apparently, the night before the poll, Dalmia, or Jaggu Dada as he was known, had promised Pawar his full support. Pawar at the time, remember, was Agriculture Minister at the centre. The UPA government had just been formed. So as a powerful minister, all roads, it seemed, led to the Maratha leader's bungalow. And yet, the late Jaggu Dada was strong and canny enough to defeat this powerful union minister in what was a highly competitive BCCI election of 2004. Now, the Kolkata-based industrialist Dalmia was one of the original Khiladis of the BCCI. One of the early few board officials to sense the huge potential to transform Indian cricket into a multi-million-dollar industry. Interestingly, former India captain Sourav Ganguly was his protege. Only this time the Chela has been unable to do what the Guru managed: outsmart other board officials. Ganguly has lost out in the BCCI's unsparing power politics. So what is this backstory of how Bengal's most famous Dada lost out in the BCCI presidentship race this time? The ruling Trinamool Congress, of course, in Bengal has tried to give it a political twist by claiming that Sourav has been removed from the BCCI president's post because he refused to campaign for the BJP or did not contest for the BJP in the 2021 Bengal elections. You might recall that last year, ahead of those elections, Kolkata was abuzz with speculation that Sourav was going to pitch his tent with the BJP and take on Mamata Banerjee. As it turned out, just around the time last January that Home Minister Amit Shah was to arrive in Kolkata, Sourav was rushed to hospital, admitted there complaining of chest pain, and had an angioplasty. When the BJP later held its big rally in Kolkata to launch its campaign, the party unveiled Mithun Chakraborty as its star campaigner, while Sourav strategically stayed at home. So is that the reason why Sourav Ganguly lost out in the BCCI power play this time? Well, yes and no. Yes, it is true that Sourav was made BCCI president in 2019 by the top BJP leadership, in the hope, if not an explicit understanding, that he would either join the BJP or campaign for the party in the 2021 high-stakes Bengal elections. In fact, what transpired in 2019 is typical of the BCCI. And let me tell you the backstory. After that board meeting in a Mumbai hotel in 2019, it was almost decided that Brijesh Patel, a former test cricketer, would be made the BCCI president. A press note was prepared and a formal announcement was about to be made. But at the very last minute, there were a flurry of phone calls between Amit Shah, Anurag Thakur, another BJP politician, now INB minister and himself a former board chief, and Assam's BJP strongman and now its chief minister Himanta Biswa Sarma. This is where the idea was mooted at the last moment of a quid pro quo. Make Saurabh the BCCI chief in return for his support for those crucial elections of 2021. The BJP, remember, was looking for a Bengal face, and Saurabh as an all-time Bengali hero seemed to perfectly fit the bill. It was past 11 p.m. in 2019 when Saurabh was rung up and told that he would be the BCCI president, while Brijesh Patel had to rest content with the IPL chairmanship. Patel was backed at the time by another expert cricket board khiladi, N. Srinivasan. Srini, the India Cements boss and owner of Chennai Super Kings, was not happy with the turn of events, but was also in no position to say no to Amit Shah, then of course and still the all-powerful Home Minister. And so it was in 2019 that Saurabh became the first Test cricketer to be BCCI president, with Amit Shah's son Jai Shah as the board secretary. Rewind now, or fast forward really, to 2022. A late night meeting is held again at Amit Shah's house in Delhi last weekend. All the BCCI bigwigs were reportedly present. Jai Shah, Anurag Thakur, Anurag's brother Arun Dhumal, Himanta Biswa Sarma, Rajiv Shukla, Brijesh Patel, N. Srinivasan, and yes, Saurabh too. But in a sudden twist this time, all the officials present, or most of them reportedly, were critical of Saurabh's presidency in front of Dada, accusing him, to quote one member who was present at the meeting, of building brand Saurabh at the expense of the BCCI. How can a board president be doing ads for a company that competes with an official BCCI sponsor, argued N. Srinivasan, who reportedly was the most vocal in his criticism. Another board official accused Saurabh of interfering in selection committee meetings and trying to have his way on all contentious issues, including at times running afoul of Jai Shah. All through the meeting, as this was going on, Amit Shah reportedly kept silent, even as an encircled and despairing Saurabh was looking for some support from the Home Minister. Once it was decided that Saurabh's time was up, the question came, Kaun banega president? Now the obvious choice was Jai Shah. From secretary he was to become president. But this is where, interestingly, Amit Shah decided to do a balancing act. Shah knew that removing Saurabh would not go down well with the fans and the general public. But removing him and replacing him with Amit Bhai's son Jai would cause even more controversy. Don't forget, the opposition has already attacked and accused Amit Shah of promoting nepotism and parivarvad in the BCCI. So, a last-minute compromise was reached. The Brijesh Patel Srinivasan group, which had lost out in 2019, was now offered the choice of presidency this time, and Roger Binny was thrown up as their candidate. Non-controversial, soft-spoken, a former 83 World Cup winner, no one could quarrel with Binny's appointment. Jai Shah, it was decided, would therefore continue as the all-powerful secretary, with the possibility of his even going to the International Cricket Conference as global body chairman in 3 years. Meanwhile, another Amit Shah loyalist in the BJP, its Mumbai BJP chief Ashish Shelar, has been selected as treasurer. A Himanta Biswa acolyte, Assam's Advocate General Devojit Saikia, has been selected as joint secretary. Anurag Thakur's brother Arun Dhumal has been selected as the IPL chairman. So what you have is a virtual BCCI takeover by the BJP, where the only odd one out is Rajiv Shukla, the Congress Rajya Sabha MP. But then remember, Shukla ji, former journalist turned politician, is everyone's friend, be it Congress or BJP, and has the unique ability to always be on the right side of power. The only one left out totally in the cold, in a sense, is Saurav for now. What all of this reveals in a way is just how cricket power is closely linked to shifting political connections and interests and power equations that cut across all boundaries. How many of our cricket administrators have ever held a cricket bat or ball is another debate. But what matters is the clout they wield on the political field. A Vaibhav Gehlot, for example, is the Rajasthan Cricket Association president, but is reportedly now close to Jai Shah, even though his father and Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot and Amit Shah are political opponents. Even more intriguing is a pamphlet I have just received from the Mumbai Cricket Association elections that are to be held this month. NCP leader Sharad Pawar has reportedly come together with Ashish Shelar of the BJP. Their group includes Milind Narvekar, a close aide of Shiv Sena chief Uddhav Thackeray, and Jitendra Awad, another former NCP minister. What it means is this: the BJP and the NCP Sena may be on the opposite sides of a bitter political divide, but when it comes to the BCCI and indeed most sports bodies in the country, as they would say in Delhi's power corridors, sab mile hue hain. They are all in it together. As I said at the outset, life must be played with a straight bat, as this program says. But in cricket politics, if you want to succeed, you often have to play across the line. Think about it. That was the straight bat. Do of course subscribe to my YouTube channel for many more such videos. For now, stay well, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Namaskar. Jai Hind.